What if I told you the future of driving isn't just around the corner? It's sprinting at 200 miles per hour. Today, we're counting down the top 10 craziest concept cars ever. Machines so wild, they make science fiction look tame. Are you ready to peer over the edge of possibility and see what's waiting on the other side? Buckle your seatbelt, because once we open this garage door, there's no turning back. Because this is not your grandpa's garage dreams. It's tomorrow's reality today. Let's dive in. Number 10. Renault Volante Record 2025. At number 10, the Renault Volante Record 2025 bursts onto the scene as the unexpected love child of a stealth fighter and an EV. Revealed at Paris's Retromobile, this single-seat streamliner ditches pedals for grab-and-go handles, all connected by steer-by-wire and brake-by-wire systems. Beneath its 5-meter carbon fiber canopy, an 87 kilowatt-hour pack lies waiting, ready to smash efficiency records. Its hammock-style seat molds around your spine, turning every drive into a zero-gravity experiment. Weighing under a ton, it's engineered purely for aerodynamic perfection. And while Renault hasn't pinned down a price, whispers in the paddock hint at a 7-figure tag reserved for the boldest of the bold. Would you trade traditional thrills for a whisper-quiet mission to redefine what a car can be? Number 9. Renault Emblème Concept. Sliding into 9th place, the Renault Emblème Concept asks a provocative question: can luxury be green without losing its edge? Debuted at the 2024 Paris Motor Show, it answers with 680 horsepower, a sub-3-second 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint, and an estimated 500-mile range, thanks to cutting-edge solid-state batteries. These advancements aren't just about raw speed, they're a game-changer for electric cars, delivering greater range, faster charging, and a more sustainable future without compromising performance or driving excitement. Its sculpted carbon fiber flanks mimic the iridescent wings of a dragonfly, deploying active aero when you need it most. Step inside and recycled aluminum meets vegan leather in a driver-first cockpit that feels polished yet purpose-built. Though it may never roll off a factory floor, Renault teases a limited production run north of $200,000. So, would you splurge on an eco-exotic that dares to defy convention? Number 8. R17 Electric Restomod by Aura Ito. Have you ever wished you could time travel in style? Meet the R17 Electric Restomod by Aura Ito, which makes that dream tangible, taking Renault's 1971 Fastback and giving it a silent 270 horsepower electric heart. This restored modification balances nostalgia and innovation. Revealed at Chantilly and later in Paris, it may look wonderfully retro, but underneath lies a modern skateboard chassis with advanced hydraulic suspension, blending classic style with cutting-edge performance. This combination lets the car handle corners with impressive stability, absorb bumps for a silky smooth ride, and maximize interior space, all while preserving that timeless appeal. But here's the twist: side exit speakers simulate an engine's growl, delivering emotion without emissions. Rumored to carry a $150,000 price tag, it raises the question: would you embrace a classic silhouette if its soul was entirely electric? Number 7. BMW Concept Speed Top. At number 7, we have the BMW Concept Speed Top, a daring return to coach-built elegance. Unveiled on Lake Como's pristine shores during Villa d'Este's Concorso d'Eleganza, it rides on the M8 competition's twin-turbo V8, dishing out roughly 617 horsepower beneath an artfully tapered shark nose front. Its graded paint shifts from sunstone maroon to gleaming silver, making it look alive even at rest. Just 70 units will ever exist, each rumored to carry a $700,000 price tag, and none will make it to US driveways. Inside, handcrafted Shadoni leather travel cases nestle in a bespoke rear compartment, while AI-aided design ensures every curve is optimized. Could you imagine this Italian-styled masterpiece carving your local boulevard? Number 6. Hyundai Envision 74. Sliding into position 6, the Hyundai Envision 74 channels the spirit of 1974's Pony Coupe into a hydrogen-electric hybrid marvel. Under its flared fenders and gull-wing doors, a 62 kilowatt-hour battery pairs with a hydrogen fuel cell to produce 670 brake horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. In this way, it blends clean energy with raw power for a ride that's both sustainable and exhilarating. driving, proving high performance doesn't come at the expense of the planet. It rockets to 60 miles per hour in under 4 seconds while promising over 320 miles of range. Proof that heritage and innovation can coexist. Hidden deployable spoilers and an active diffuser hint at racetrack pedigree, even as retro styling cues celebrate Hyundai's past. With whispers of a possible $200,000 showroom price, one has to ask, would you trust a hybrid to honor both performance and planet? Number 5. Lotus Theory. When halfway through at number 5, Lotus's Theory 1 pulls you into its central cockpit like an F1 pilot. This Hyper GT boasts 986 electric horsepower, a sub 2.5 second 0 to 60 miles per hour time, and a top speed flirting with 200 miles per hour. What truly sets it apart? The driver sits in the exact middle, flanked by 2 passenger pods, ensuring perfect balance and control. Lotus Wear haptic vests vibrate to warn you of oversteer, while Active Aero adjusts seamlessly based on speed and cornering forces. Weighing just over 3,500 pounds, it's a minimalist masterpiece of carbon composite engineering, and if it ever reaches production, expect a $500,000 price tag. Could you handle that level of intimate engagement? Number 4. Porsche Mission X. At number 4, Porsche's Mission X arrives as the brand's electrified manifesto. Behind its glass-domed canopy lives up to 1,500 bhp delivered via dual high-voltage motors, enough to chase world record lap times on the Nürburgring. Its 900-volt system charges faster than you can plan a pit stop, while intricate aerodynamics, from front splitter to rear diffuser, generate astonishing downforce. This combination not only boosts performance, but also makes for a more stable, responsive, and confidence-inspiring ride. Whether you're tearing up the track or cruising down the highway, inside, a Torque vectoring dial and racing-style seats under a minimalist dashboard make the track your living room. With an eye-watering $2 million price tag, the Mission X isn't about sales volume, it's about pushing boundaries. Do you have the nerve to pilot Porsche's boldest experiment yet? Number 3. Bugatti Bolide. Bronze goes to the Bugatti Bolide, the ultimate farewell to the W16 engine. This track-only hypercar squeezes every ounce of power, over 1,500 horsepower, from its quad-turbo W16, then sheds weight to a skeletal 1,240 kilograms. The result? A power-to-weight ratio that turns circuits into playgrounds. Laser-etched carbon fiber, adjustable rear wing, and bespoke aero elements aren't just for show, they're precision tools. With only 40 units ever produced and a $4 million sticker price, the Bolide is more a statement of engineering prowess than a mere car. How far would you go to own the final roar of internal combustion? Number 2. Pininfarina B95 Barchetta. Runner-up is the Pininfarina B95 Barchetta, a concept that embodies pure, unfiltered driving. No doors, no windshield, just an open-air chassis and 4 in-wheel motors pumping out 1,900 horsepower. From 0 to 62 miles per hour in under 2 seconds, its performance is as raw as its design. Charging from 20 to 80% in just 25 minutes anchors it firmly in the EV era. Limited to 150 units, each at 4.4 million euros, the B95 revives the spirit of 1950s speedsters with electric torque. Would you embrace the elements for that kind of rush? Number 1. Honda Zero Series EVs. And finally, at number 1, the Honda Zero Series EVs reimagine the automobile as an immersive lounge. Revealed at CES 2025, it jettisons the traditional steering column in favor of a floating rectangular yoke. 5 integrated screens surround you, digital gauges, central infotainment, passenger display, and 2 side mirror camera feeds, all running on Asimo OS. The crazy fact is that it is touch sensitive, means you can just touch the car and wait for it to give you the princess treatment. Additionally, voice commands and gestures adjust climate, music, and navigation, while Level 3 autonomy lets you truly let go of control. Expected to start near $70,000, it's a glimpse of travel in our increasingly connected world. Are you ready to surrender your dashboard to digital delight? Flash the clips of a few cars here back to back with the VO below. These 10 concept cars aren't mere design exercises. They're high-stakes experiments propelling performance, sustainability, and human delight to uncharted extremes. From Renault's efficiency-obsessed Rocket to Honda's multi-screen Sanctum, each one dares you to rethink what a car can be. If you felt your heart race even once, hit like to power our next journey into automotive innovation. Drop a comment. Which one would you risk it all to drive? And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell, because this ride has only just begun. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive and your imagination in high gear.